Hi guys, it's Mino and welcome back to another episode on the channel. We are back on the Hypixel Skyblock servers if you do want to come and join us. Hope you're doing well and keeping safe. And today guys, we've got an amazing episode for you. We are going to be doing stuff with the bits shop. If you don't know what that is, do not worry. I will go over that very shortly. But the bits come from the magic cookies, and today we're going to be doing a load of work with that and basically messing around with all the things you can get in the bit shop. And there's some crazy new updates which you guys might not know about, and I basically want to share with you today. So we're going to be spending a little bit of money, well, half our money, because I still haven't recouped any of the funds we got back before from buying ourselves one of the special cookies. I think you can get them from there is a way you get a free one at the start. I'll show you where to get that, and you also get yourself there's a way to make them, and I don't know how. Seriously, I forgot to say, I'm 40,000 off. Yeah, let me just grab the rest of my money. I was trying to do this thing quickly, and I'd like brilliant grab half my money, but cannot do that, so we're going to have to grab 60k. Brilliant, we should have just enough now to buy from the guy. Insta buy, one cookie. Boom. So as you can see, you get a thing called a booster cookie. Very simple. Just looks just like this. So you just eat it and it goes, oh, you sure you want to consume it? You'll be able to get 4,800 bits. As you can see, I have already got bits just here. And you basically need to be AFK or be online to get it. So the longer you're online for, the more bits you get. And the more things you do, you also get more. So if you do farming events, if you do any dungeon events, I highly recommend doing it. So there you go, I've eaten it, and I also get all the buffs that come along with it. So you will now see, if you go over to your little star, you get this thing called booster cookie, and it tells you there bits available. There you go, I've just been given my first 250 at the start. So bits available is that many, and yeah, basically it shows you all the things you can get. So these are all the buffs I now get. So I keep things like permanent flood on my island, access to bazaar, all these nice bits and bobs. So AFK immunity on your island, so it means I can just stay AFK basically on my island for as long as I want. And then this is basically where we're going to be doing some more things basically. I'm not sure, are you eligible to farm while you have the cookie buff? Didn't even know that was a thing, but there you go, you learn new things every single day. So we're going to head over to this shop over here, and we're basically going to go through all the different things you can get. This is the community shop, and as you can see, this is the booster cookie shop. This is where you can get your free one if you haven't already got one, because I already have one. And this is the bit shop where you can get loads of different things. But we're going to go over this in a sec, guys, when I've got, hopefully, a few more bits acquired, but you don't have to worry about it. So we'll be back in a sec. We are back, guys, about 4 days later. I know 4 days went very, very fast. And as you can see, wow, some guys just jumped on top of me. We've got bits of 8,889. We've got a lot more. I've been trying to leave my computer on, basically, so I can get all the bits. And every time you come on to many hours, you always get your 250 bits, so make sure you're aware of that. But as we are back, guys, in the bit shop, I just want to show you some of the cool things you can get. The bit shop is insane, and they've been adding loads of new items which I didn't realize about, but there's so many buffs you can add at the moment, it's insane. So the bit shop comes up with a few things. So we've got the god potion. This thing is insane. Like it says, the god potion gives you every single possible, everything you want, every enchant there is available for 12 hours plus 4 hours for every alchemy level. So if you've got a high alchemy level, you can have it for absolute ages. There's a few other things, heat core, which you use for your bucket, and then a few of the extra add-on bits. And then there's this quite cool bit. So you remember the builders one. There's this thing called the Block Zapper. It is insane. I've watched some guy do it on YouTube, and basically what it does is you right click it and it zaps all of the block away at the same time. So for instance, if you're trying to get rid of a farm and you need to get rid of all the mud, Block Zapper is OP. Just be careful that you don't delete your farm. If you, for instance, you only need half your farm, make sure you leave like you break away a bit area. That'll make life so much easier. But I definitely want to get this. However, there's some items I do want to get first and try out, so that will be something I will get, the Block Zapper. Bit Talisman, 15,000 bits is insane, so gives you a 10% chance to get double bits, which is very useful, which I definitely will get when I've leveled it up. Don't need that. Got some pet rules, but these are the other ones. So Kismet Feather is really good for if you're doing dungeons, which I definitely will be, but I probably won't reuse this, because what it does is it lets you use it on a chest, and it re-rolls the chest. So, you know, when you do dungeons and you get the rewards, this lets you basically get a new set of rewards. Now, these are the next two big ones. I'm going to come back to stacking and chat, but this is the first one. Enrichment. This is amazing. So, enrichment here are basically a way in which you can add to your accessories. So, you can only add one to each accessory, and you can't remove it afterwards. But for instance, if you wanted to give all of your accessories +1 crit damage, or all of the unpleasants, I could give it +1 crit chance. So each one of my unpleasants would have +2 crit chance. Basically means you could get to 100 crit chance even faster if you needed to. But it means you could add crit damage, you can add strength, but there's been debuffs to strength, remember that. So there's a few updates where it's going to be changing how strength works, so make sure you guys check that out. It's on the forums. I may do a video on it if you guys want. But as you can see here, it says apply this enchant to any legendary or mythic rarity items. So I think that still applies for if you use a recombobulator, which bumps up the speciality, so that's a special rare, that sort of thing. Defense, health, magic fine, that's pretty insane. But Frosty, I know, is a big one. A lot of people have been putting Frosty on their stuff because it means that I got all their normal enchants plus all the Frosty boosts, which are really, really good. It means you get that double hit. There for the fishing people, and attack speed, I think, I've seen a few people do it, but that's more for the Frosty. But I really want to get some of these, and then I think this allows you to swap all the accessories on your bag. I'm not too sure how that works specifically, but we'll mess around with that sometime. But these are the new cool ones. These are called stacking enchants. And these cost 4,000 bits, which is why I'm super happy because I can get them. These ones for fishing, not going to be getting. These ones for mining, compact. So getting 1% extra mining XP for every 0.2 chance to drop an extra enchanted item. And as you can see there, it just says 100 blocks to tier up. Compact cannot be combined using the anvil, but that's fine. We've got cultivating. Now, we know we love farming on this channel. So farming, gain 1% extra farming XP and +1 farming fortune. Quite low, and as you can see, it says +1 crops to tier up. So that's what we're going to start off with. So we're going to buy that now. As I said, are we confirming 4,000 bits? Boom, paid for. And we're going to throw that onto our hoe, but we're going to throw it onto another wart hoe if Ash hasn't nicked it. So just need to find it. He's been doing a load of farming because I said we needed some more money because I was quite low. And I've got a bad feeling he may have nicked it, but that's absolutely okay because we luckily have got multiple pieces of equipment which we can throw cultivating on, because you can buy more than one cultivating, and like it said, you can't combine them, so you can, but you have to buy level 1 and level it up every time. But we're going to fly over here and we're going to do it with sugarcane, because Ash made the rule you can't put you can't take the netherwart hoe offline with you, and what does he do? He does the same thing. So where is cultivating? Just at the top there, cultivating. Gain 1% extra farming XP and 1+ farming fortune. So we're going to get more farming XP with this, which is a Barusi bonus. So I'm going to pray the frames survive a little bit longer for us to break 1,000 crops. So, but we should be able to get through 1,000 crops pretty quickly. And like we said, just speed it up. You always go backwards because that makes life a whole lot easier. Oh my god, there you go. There's a sugarcane. I'm just sure I just did a sugarcane one, which is why I'm surprised. There's another one happening. So we're going to fly through. Okay, there we go. This is what I had seen. So cultivating 1 on your blessed Turing sugar hoe has upgraded to cultivating 2. So we're going to jump onto, not that bit. Can we get him off? There we go. So as you can see, it now goes to cultivating 2 if my mouse stops moving. And as you can see, we've got cultivating 2% extra farming XP and +2 farming. So this is quite low, but the benefit is this stacks. So 5,000 crops to tier up, and it keeps a total. So 1,148. This could tier up. I don't know how high it goes. I'm sure there's some absolute insane farmers that have got this up to insane high numbers. But especially with the netherwart, with the higher hoe level, we'll probably have to break more. I don't know specifically. I reckon all the buffs will work. So the more with farming fortune allow us to pick up more. But I saw this come through with the bits, and it is super, super OP. I think some of these ones could be really good, especially for mining and farming. I don't do a lot of fishing. Some of you might be fishing experts, so may say otherwise it's better. But based on what I'm seeing, doing the normal farming seems to work. So we've got it up to level 3 already. I believe this is going to scale up quite fast. So up to 25,000 crops. So I believe it's going to scale up quite quickly. But I can see this becoming quite a cool thing, especially to add. I think if it goes to 10, as 10% extra farming XP and 10 farming fortune, that's really good as this stuff starts to add up and very, very useful. Same with the mining. So I highly recommend getting it. I definitely want to get some more stuff from the bits shop. I definitely think it's a good idea, especially these enrichments. I will of course want to get the cultivating on all of the hoes I get, but of definitely these enrichments. These are 5,000 bits each. It's going to be pretty expensive when it comes to the bits cost, but this could definitely add up if you think about how many you've got. Yeah, man. Doesn't want to do it. Okay. Still doesn't want to do it. So we're going to go over here and we go to accessories. I really need to work on my collection because, of course, we've got loads of bags full. But as you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 9, I believe it is. Yeah, 5 by 9, so that's 45. So you can add 45% crit damage, crit chance. You can get another 0.5, almost 15 frosty, which is actually really good to get. So I highly recommend doing this. I do think the way of adding things. Of course, it's not super OP, but also if you want to, I don't want to do this, but you can also get God potions. As you can see, 1,500 bits, and also you can sell this sort of stuff. So it means you can convert all your coins across. So heat cores, I think they sell for a mil each, 1 or 2 mil each. So as you can see, getting these bits is really, really useful. I'll just throw it on now. I don't know what I was clicking. Heat core, heat core, and the cheapest one. Heat cores go for just under a mil, which is quite nice if you can get them under a mil. But as you can see, that means you can throw on, and you could probably get 2, maybe even 3, depending on what level you are, heat cores. And then therefore you got 2-3 mil, which is never a bad thing to get after a few days of just being AFK. So it's a way of making money AFK. But we're going to jump into the last bit. I hope you guys enjoyed that part where we're going to go through all of the bits. I do recommend doing it. Just throwing the cookie on every 4 days, make 2 mil. That is not too hard with some of the methods that we've discussed previously, especially with the minions, and definitely using this stuff, especially the new stacking enchants. I think they're going to add more. It'd be sick if they could add some combat ones. I can't think of any other ones. Combat would be an interesting one to add. Maybe some of the alchemy ones, but I think the ones that people do farming, people do mining, and they do fishing. I do think combat would be quite a cool one as well. But yeah, be interesting to see what they do or add to that. They could maybe add some more crit damage, especially if they're changing up the way it is. But we're going to jump into our favourite part, the end of the episode, and we're going to be doing some present openings. I'm not sure what this guy's doing. Do you want a present or not? Yeah, he does want a present. So we're going to fly through these present openings, see if we get anything good, because that's what we always like to do to finish it off. And I'll catch up with you guys when we have opened up all of our presents. That is going to be it for today's episode, guys. As you can see, some other guy popped over to open up some of his other presents, which is quite cool. Within a few presents, we actually got ourselves another snow minion. GG, guys. We are racking up our snow minions. I think I'm going to start taking away a few more of the minions as we get all of the stuff we need, or the lava buckets, of course, would probably be the last ones, but I'll get rid of the other few that we don't need if we don't need saving up. And also I'll probably want to put a few clay minions down, because fishing for me is lacking big style. So if I can get the clay minions in, that means I can work on getting my fishing level up, which I don't need, but I just want to get my average level up high. Fishing's one that I'm definitely lacking quite a lot in. But guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. Hope you have enjoyed today. I hope you find it insightful and informative. Hope you have a good day. I know everything goes well. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you all in the next episode. See ya.